And then, lads and lasses, welcome back to 100% Mags. And Newcastle have done it once again. We have another win in the bag. That is Leeds, that is Everton, and that is now Aston Villa. 3 wins in a row. Absolutely fantastic performance yet again by Newcastle today. Of course, we only came away from the game 1-0 winners, but that is all it takes. Is one goal is all it takes. If we had that for the rest of the season, I would be well and truly happy. Just 1-0 wins, that's all we need. Pushes were away, from that relegation zone. We are now on 21 points. That is absolutely fantastic when you consider, where we were before the new owners came in, where we were before Eddie Howe came in as a manager, and where we were before, of course, the signings like Kieran Trippier, Dan Burn, Matt Target, of course, coming in on loan, who couldn't play the day because, of course, it is his parent club, Aston Villa, so he wasn't eligible to play in the game due to it being a loan. So that is why we had to go with Javi Manquillo in the left-back position today. But I've got to say, credit Manquillo as well. He did pick up a knock in the game. Hopefully, it isn't anything very serious. But credit to him, because he continued on. He fought on for that game. Eventually, of course, he did have to go off with Paul Dummett coming in as his replacement. But he powered on, and, that is credit earned right there, for soldiering on in the game. We've seen it with Ryan Fraser as well, in games just gone. And we need them kinds of performances from players, right? We need that sort of stuff to be able to push forward. That is what we need. We need players that are going to play on, even if they've got a knock, and they feel like they can still go on. Fair enough. Allow them to go on. Allow them to play. Allow them to push on. And it worked today yet again. We put in another great performance. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Bruno Guimaraes until the latter end of the match. He got 5 minutes a game. Hopefully, we will see Eddie Howe playing them a little bit more in the next game that we'll play, which is, of course, against West Ham down at the London Stadium. We'll have had luck down there. So, let's see how that game goes, but there will be a preview out to talk about that one. But, the performance today, I can't fault the lads. It was absolutely amazing. Great performance, put in another great shift, just like the Leeds game, just like the Everton game. And if we can continue to play like that, then we're definitely going to stay up this season. We're definitely going to continue on, as a Premier League club. Absolutely amazing performances from the lads. You just can't fault the performance. It was really, really good. Aston Villa, for me, just in my opinion, other people may think differently, but in my opinion, Aston Villa were a very dirty team today. They were pulling, they were kicking, they were doing whatever they could, to try and stay in the game. You could see that they just couldn't really hold their own against Newcastle. They didn't quite have that ability. So I don't see where, people have been getting this, that Aston Villa's absolutely unstoppable. I don't know where they've been getting that from. But today, Aston Villa looked very, very shabby. They looked like they couldn't hold their own at all. And like I say, they were kicking away at the legs, right, left and centre. They were pulling on shirts. They were doing any dirty trick in the book that they could find, to be honest, to try and keep a hold of their little bit of position in the game that they did have, which wasn't very much. But we'll move on. Like I say, 3 wins in a row now. We'll move on to the game against West Ham. Hopefully, we can continue this streak on, and let's keep it going, lads and lasses. Onwards and upwards. Till next time, remember to like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and come on the Mags.